it is really hard to impress अभी. ऐसा नहीं चल रहा है अभी जैसे पहले था. तो पहले क्या था, everybody is like going everywhere. तो अपने काम में बिजी है, लाइफ में बिजी है लोग. All that happened ना. That rush में जितने जिनका लोगों का धंधा चला, दुकान चली.
हाँ, करेक्ट.
अभी ऐसा नहीं चलेगा भाई. अभी you really have to buckle up. कुछ तो लोगों ऐसे बुद्धू नहीं बना सकते अभी. I don't know.
Oh, very good.
It's like lot of, I mean, it's major change happened, major shift has happened. And everybody has to retrospect whatever they are doing, they are thinking, they are saying. It's all, everything is coming together. That's what we are seeing.
So you're saying that that's why Salman Khan now released movies, because he knows people have become wiser now?
मैं कुछ important बोल रहे हैं आलतू बाबा.
अच्छा, आपके oh मतलब you're saying Salman Khan is not important for you? वाह.
मैंने ऐसा कुछ नहीं बोला.
तो कैसे बोला वरना?
उसने इतना लंबा चौड़ा भाषण दिया.
अभी मैं कुछ और बोल रही हूँ. मतलब why the things are failing? You ऐसे randomly concept कुछ भी नहीं चलेगा अभी.
That's true. Yeah.
Now that is interesting. That is because of the fact that we've been doing shows like this, no?
Yeah.
Right, Deepa?
नहीं मतलब क्यों फ्लॉप हो रहे हैं ना. The one ना इन्वेस्ट करते हो, ये करते हो, सब हो रहा है. पैसे उड़ाते हो, ये सब. But अभी we just now फाल्तरानी ने बोला ना शमशेरा, and you also said शमशेरा is dead. देखो क्या होता है ना, it's all about relevance. How much you are relevant to the people's memory.
Correct.
Let me ask you a question.
ऐसे ही तुम लोग abscond हो जाओगे, गायब हो जाओगे. अभी इतने सारे ऑप्शन जिंदगी अभी इतना. You have so much content and so much media to consume.
But Deepa,
so itne like world media, not just Indian media. Like people are watching Korean, Japanese, and Hollywood, European cinema, French. I mean, so many options at your fingertips.
But Deepa, what really boggles your mind? Deepa, hold on. What since you're the dial-in expert for us, what boggles the mind is, so are you trying to tell me KGF has got a lot of relevance to you, including Pushpa?
Correct. Good.
Including Bahubali. Does it have relevance to you? RRR. Relevance to you?
No. I told it before also on the show. Phantom show मैंने पहले भी बहुत बार बोला है. Only Bahubali I liked. I didn't like any of the other movies that you just listed.
Yeah, but they all are. Deepa,
I didn't even watch.
Okay, hold on.
KGF.
Yeah, Deepa, I'll tell you what. The box office reports. 1,000 crores.
Talking only in
800 crores. 800 crores.
So Deepa, that is Manda Dhanda, right? So today we're talking in terms of money too. We're mainly money because we're talking about big blockbusters, big budget movies flopping so badly. Like at least thoda to paisa nikalna chahiye na. Matlab but these are movies that are flopping at like 50% loss.
Yeah, and of course to think Bahubali, okay, I can totally give credit to you saying that it was a nice movie. It was a good storytelling, and Rajamouli did a wonderful job in terms of that thing and all.
I just think Rajamouli, like Altu Baba said, is a lucky man. That's
no, lucky man. It's no. Let me finish my thing. No,
come on.
After Bahubali,
it was well done movie. Whereas RRR, it didn't appeal to me at all.
Wait. Let me finish. Can I say something, Deepa?
अरे मैं तुमसे एग्री कर रही हूँ आलतू बाबा.
Okay, but let me finish my thought. Let me finish.
पांतरानी, I agree with what you are saying. Money point of view. अच्छा ठीक है, तुम मनी की बात कर रहे हो ना, मैं मनी की बात करूंगी अभी. देखो, so while Pushpa and KGF was, maybe people wanted something different. And again, it brings me back to the same point that I was making before, that people had time all these 2 years to explore other territories. Like पहले शायद लोग साउथ के मूवी देखते ही नहीं थे. अभी वो टाइम में ना बहुत सारे उन्होंने देखे. Then that made उनको they opened up their mind, and that's when they focused on South. तो जब ये आया उसी टाइम पे इन लोगों ने अच्छा सा प्रमोट भी किया ये मूवीज. Like they promoted a lot, and that's when it happened. And they gave it a chance to these movies, and they saw the movie.
So I have a very different opinion about the movies being a hit and everything, and the monies they make also. But that I'll reserve it because when Deepa allows me to talk, I should talk right away. Otherwise, she'll not let me talk again. Thank you, Deepa.
एक मिनट आलतू मुझे एक इम्पोर्टेंट कॉल आ रहा है, but I will keep listening to you guys. I will call again. Okay, I will call again.
Thank you, Deepa.
ठीक है.
Oh my God, Deepa felt so bad about it.
No, man, she did it.
नमस्कार, आपका हाथ साथ पैम पैम में who's this? Hello.
Hello, Pam Pam.
Pam, Altu Baba and Paltu Rani.
Pam Pam, Bipha जी.
विभा जी कैसे हैं आप?
कहीं मंडरा रही है because I can hear the airwaves.
आप कहीं पे मंडरा रहे हो क्या?
आप कहाँ हो? बाहर कहीं घूम रहे हो, मंडरा रहे हो?
हम घूम रहे हैं, हाँ, मैं और चीना हम घूम रहे हैं.
वेरी गुड, वेरी गुड. तो आज मंदा धंधा मंडेस, जहाँ पे इंडियन सिनेमा is going manda total, the business wise. Okay, let's rephrase it. Hindi cinema is not recovering the way it was recovering some time ago. Because on an average, all the movies released in 2022, we have been trying to identify some of the movies. Faltoni is totally telling me no, some movies are hit and all. But if you look at them, on an average, they are going under a loss, 50% loss. On average, some have 80% loss, like a Gehraiya, almost 80% reported loss, to the point of some movies are like 40% loss. The least loss, but they are lost definitely, right? So what do you think? Even for the matter, the movie Bhool Bhulaiya 2, which supposedly touted to be a big thing, right? That also did not make big money, Faltoni.
Really?
Yeah, supposedly I don't know why. Yeah, go on.
I think, you know what, guys? I think there are two factors. Number one, I think ये जो pandemic हुआ है, you know, people have become wiser, number one. Number two, they are now watching a lot of movies on OTT, on the other platforms. And then I think the second thing is that people are sick and tired of the same ghise-pite scripts and, you know, things. And I think people are just looking for, you know, more diverse stuff, meatier stuff. Not the same old, you know, rich boy, poor girl, rich boy. And I think people, you know, they want to recover their money's worth. So if people are going to go and spend money to go and watch a movie in the theater, they want to make sure that it's something worth their money and worth their while also.
Yeah, I want to take back what I said.
So I think two things.
Yeah. So I want to take back what I just now said about Bhool Bhulaiya 2. Bhool Bhulaiya 2 actually, Faltoni, was a runaway hit.
Yeah, it was.
Super hit.
It was a super hit.
They
and
recovered money.
Bhool
Bhulaiya 2 of Karthik Aaryan.
I didn't like the movie at all.
I haven't seen the movie.
Yeah.
The production cost was actually on 65 crores, but they recovered almost 150 crores worldwide.
Yeah, that movie was, I don't know, it was weird.
No, but so thing is, I'll tell you what. So what I'm trying to get at is, what is happening here? What do you think is happening? Is it? I don't think it's the boycott Bollywood happening, which is impacting people.
Correct.
Impacting people.
No,
viewing.
it's not.
I really don't think so, because in spite of boycotting, Faltoni went and saw the movie
Which movie, man?
with her friends.
I didn't.
Yeah.
What? That included with
You and your lifelong friends, you know, your biker mates.
My God.
Yeah, you went on your thing. Okay. So that's the point. The point is, so what I'm trying to tell you is, boycott is not working.
There is no boycotting. I'm telling you, there are some. I think. हाँ बोलो.
हाँ बोलो जी.
I think I don't think people will ever boycott Bollywood, to be honest with you, because we cinema goers, lovers, we love our Indian cinema so much. You know, थोड़ी देर हम मुंह बना सकते हैं, but I don't think it's something that would ever last like a long time. I mean, to be honest with you, this whole boycott thing is just really stupid, because the same people who are saying boycott are going to end up going and, you know, watching everything. Once they're over this little mood phase of theirs, they'll go watch movies.
No, but I really want to bring, I want to just, you know, counter whatever you said right now, Vibhaji, because you said we will not be able to boycott. But I'll tell you what, we actually can easily boycott without mentioning it as a boycott.
Correct.
And what I'm trying to get is, people who are फालतू में बिल फाड़ रहे हैं ना, they're saying, oh, हमने boycott किया इसलिए fail हुआ. मैं बोल रहा हूँ ऐसा नहीं होता है भाई. When we decide, जब हमारा दिल उब जाता है ना, तो we don't go watch it. It's simple.
Correct.
And that's the power. That's the silent power of the audience.
Correct.
And I am trying to say that is more powerful than these trolls on internet who actually are posting hashtag boycott.
Correct.
अगर आप if you forget the end user and make a product,
Yeah.
you are going to lose your product. Like you're going to use the market actually. Is what I'm saying.
एक ज़माना था तो बाबा, do you remember जब when people used to be scared as to how the movie is going to do, and then there was a zamana which came like every movie was a hit. Every movie, people, every weekend it was there were so many movies being churned out. Every other movie was a hit.
Yeah.
Meaning सभी का पैसा बन रहा था.
And also, I think one more thing, Faltoni, what I noticed was this is something which I'm just my observation of the past few years, right? Somehow I felt there was a point where Bollywood became complacent.
Yeah, that's what.
Right, in terms of
that, yeah, exactly. That's what Deepa was saying, right? That we have too many options, and
we have too many options secondary.
The audience, I think, has so much exposure now, guys, to so many things because of
correct.
Netflix, Amazon Prime, and so people don't just want anything.
नहीं, आप समझ रहे हो, आप समझ रहे हो, मेरा point है, for that to get to that point where we have too many options, right? It's there's always an invisible hand in the market, right, which actually drives all these things. Because people got sick and tired of the attitude of Bollywood, they went looking for alternatives, and alternatives came up because entrepreneurs are there everywhere in the world, right? So Indian cinema should have been wise to not get too complacent about it, right? When they noticed the trend was happening only repetitions.
Correct.
No creative stories. How many times, 5 years ago we talked about how they were actually worked taxing stuff and all, right?
Right.
We talked about 7 years ago, we talked about taxing songs. Then we talked about how they were copying South Indian movies into Hindi and making remakes.
Yes, but I'm also going to tell you this. It's not only Bollywood, right? Abhi naye mein OTT looked very appealing. But I'm telling you, OTT also is starting to churn out the same kind of nonsense.
Yeah.
It's getting. I saw a movie yesterday which I thought, okay, Pankaj Tripathi, I want to watch his movie, right? And I was like, what? The movie was like so bakwas, full of cliches. Okay, it's inspired by a real life story or whatever. It's the Pilibhit saga. I don't know if you know what that is. So it's a movie called Sher Dil. Don't watch it. It's total waste of time. This I'm just saying that they're getting caught up in their own. They think Renaissance cinema is what you call we're going to do very thought-provoking cinema. It's full of cliches. It is so. I mean, he's done a good job. No, हाँ, खामखा. I mean, हम कहाँ जा रहे हैं? हम सोचते हैं जानवर को मार देते हैं क्योंकि वो हमारे गांव में आते हैं और हम उससे डरते हैं. लेकिन हम लोग क्या कर रहे हैं? हम उनकी जिंदगी, we are going into their habitat. Are we the encroachers? Like stuff like that, which is like so random comments. Anyway, so I don't know. I just feel like to a great extent, I think the complacency is now going to start creeping into the OTT market.
Yeah, so the moment you see what you don't understand is you're a student of mass media, Faltoni. You should know about, right?
Yeah.
When you start seeing these chatter from different areas, right? You analyze those chatters.
Yeah.
In social media marketing, what we do. In social media marketing, we look at how people perceive a brand.
Correct.
And whether like it or not, every actor in Indian cinema is a brand ambassador for Indian cinema.
Correct.
Right? So Indian cinema ke liye, even a tweet by somebody as careless as KRR, what was his name? What KRK?
The 2 rupees fellow.
Yeah, that actually created a lot of love for the industry.
Right.
Just because he hated him. So now a person like Alia but trying to follow suit with her Nanand, who's Kareena Kapoor, saying, if you don't want to watch a movie, don't watch a movie.
Is that what she said?
Yeah, it backfires on her.
Oh my God.
So what I'm saying is the power of saying a few shows ago, I think Aditya or somebody said, right? Or Meghaji said, right? With responsibility comes power or something like that, right?
Yeah.
So that's very true. With when you have so much of power, you have to have responsibility as what you put out there.
Yeah.
You can't just act like as arrogant piece of whatever you are, right?
Yeah.
So
now Alia, but no, she's going to be busy now with the babies for some time, so she doesn't care right now.
Oh no.
But once she's ready to come back, then
so don't. So once she's married, she will not have a market.
Yeah.
That is the sad part about Indian culture.
So sad. I mean,
it is very sad.
So young. And
now, why do you think Kareena Kapoor is not there any projects like that?
No. I think Alia Bhatt has run her course.
Well,
Let's just put it this way. I think she started young.
Then that was Maturani. Then it was very short-lived.
No, it was not.
10 years?
10 years,
Are
come
you
on.
kidding? It's not short-lived
Not
at all.
short-lived at all.
10 years is the shelf
Been
life.
around for 10 years?
Yeah.
What? Yeah.
2012, student of the
Student of the
year.
year. Yeah. So 10 years she's been in
नहीं
industry.
पर आपको नहीं लगता 10 years is I don't know for this day and age. Look at Katrina. I think she was around longer, right?
Yeah, she was around longer, but she also did not get married until a very long time, right? So she waited. So she did have I'm not saying, here's the thing. So unfortunately, our Indian cinema accepts heroines. The average time frame for Indian heroine to reign is 10 years. Even Madhuri Dixit also.
Yeah.
I'm talking about those kind of people. She is the only one anomaly who actually went beyond 2 decades. 80s, 90s tak aaye ho, she was there. Later on, she also, after her marriage, she just went, she was off. Market was off the market totally.
And yet they let the Rishi Kapoors of the industry, do movies with the 19, 18, 19-year-old Divya Bharti.
Why are you not talking Amitabh Bachchan?
Why not Amitabh Bachchan?
Why not Amitabh Bachchan? 3 decades after his marriage. How come?
Why not Shah Rukh Khan?
Shah Rukh Khan, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why not Salman Khan?
Hey, Salman Khan.
What?
He's not married.
80s.
He's not married.
He's not married.
He's not married.
What? He's not married. Kuch bhi
He's not married, so it's okay. Chalega.
Kya?
As long as he's not married, you're like everybody can lecture.
Amir Khan.
Amir Khan got married multiple times.
His came out.
Amir Khan married multiple times. So in other words, all ladies have hope. Oh, next could be me. That's what it is, right? Even Hrithik Roshan.
We don't Sumit ke saath hum nahi jeete. That's not right.
Yeah, कुछ भी है विभा जी प्लीज ऐसे मत बोलो जब आपको मिला तो आपने बोल दिया उसी उम्र के साथ जीते हैं
नहीं actually Deepa Madhuri was not more than 10
Who's
years.
Deepa?
Deepa was posting on Facebook. Madhuri was her big hit was with Tezab, right?
Yeah, 87.
87 or
87 to 95 is the last thing.
No, not 95. No man, Dil To Pagal Hai. That was her last. That was
Dil To Pagal Hai was 97, 98.
No.
Yes.
Dil To Pagal Hai was 99.
So Vibha, I'll tell you. Vibha, when was Dil To Pagal Hai, Deepa?
Vibha, was it?
What? I
Dil To
don't
Pagal Hai,
remember.
Oh, correct. 97. You're
Yeah,
right.
10 years.
10 years.
Well, we forgot we did a show specifically on that.
Correct. I forgot. Yeah.
Ah, my
Wow.
goodness. How
Yeah.
did we
So
forget
even
songs?
Madhuri, I thought Madhuri had been around.
No.
longer than 10.
She's come back though.
She struggled. Hey, hello.
Yeah, but you know what, Falsurani, once the comebacks happen, it's never the same.
Yeah, no, they don't
That's
have.
true, that's
Why
true.
even Rani Mukherjee? She could never come back.
Even Karishma came back, it was horrible.
Yeah, the only person who actually come back and stand their own ground was Vidya Balan. And anomalies always are there,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
But the thing is, a point, okay, we're not going into that. We're going talking about how Indian cinema right now is doing a very bad job. The market is down,
Right.
yes, downtrend is there, and definitely the dark ages is coming back right now, literally. And I don't see any creativity in the movies they're making right now. So all the movies, let's say for instance, Shamshera is one thing, which is a super duper flop, right? And even for the matter that
movie
Ranveer
was
Singh,
hell.
Ranveer
I don't
Singh,
know what that.
Ranveer Singh's movie also was not a good box office thing. You know, right, Faltani? The one which was you I think you saw the movie, right?
Jayesh Bhai Jordar.
Yeah, I think it even did not.
I liked that movie. I
Yeah,
liked
but
it
somehow
more.
people didn't like it. People didn't watch it.
So you know what I'm thinking, Altu Baba? I have a what do you call? I have a conspiracy theory for this.
Please share. That's what all
Okay.
about. Today's show is all about that.
Let's hear it, let's hear it.
So they say that think about all the movies that have big time flopped. Altu, what was the first movie you said? You said
Shamshera. Dhakad, yeah.
That is. What is her name? This lady. What is her name?
Kangana Ranaut. You forgot
Kangna
the
Ranaut, yeah, Kangna Ranaut.
Ah.
Okay, it was a disaster at the box office. It cost about how much? Was it 1 crore?
What? 1 crore? No,
Yes.
no. It was 100 crores.
Okay, whatever.
150 crores, something like that. The movie Dhakad.
Yeah.
Photo.
And in
What a movie.
yeah, and it was like she barely grossed any money out of it. It was a huge, colossal flop. Okay? The same thing with this particular movie. What is that? Jayesh Bhai Jordar. The movie also was another colossal flop.
Because they actually only recovered 64 lakhs
Yeah.
in second week.
Yeah.
Yeah, in theatres.
Yeah.
Nothing. That's nothing.
That's nothing, exactly. So, this is Kangna Ranaut, Ranveer Singh. Okay.
Yeah.
Now, what is the other one that you said, which is a big flop?
That movie Attack of what's his name? John Abraham.
John Abraham.
Anek also was a flop.
Wait, Anek, Attack,
And Vibha's favorite
Amir Khan, Lal Singh Chadda.
Lal Singh Chadda, Jersey.
Jersey also, Shahid Kapoor, flop.
Yeah.
Wait, Okay,
No,
83.
that was a good movie too. That's
No,
so
but
sad.
I know, but it was a flop because it was a remake of a South Indian movie, and South Indian movie came in 5 years ago.
Wait.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, actually, that was a South Indian movie. Lekin, Altaba, was 83 a success?
83 was a flop.
83 was a
not
flop.
received well. Ranveer Singh.
Ranveer Singh, okay.
Wow.
Okay,
That was a good movie.
that was a good
Wow.
movie, I agree. And guess what, Altaba?
I don't know.
You said one more movie, right, which we were talking about when we were driving here, Ajay Devgan's movie.
The Runway 84. 83.
Runway 34.
34, okay.
Runway 34.
That also a
Ajay
flop.
Devgan, Amitabh Bachchan, flop.
Yeah.
Big time flop, okay. Think about all the names. These are all big
Big
names in
names.
Bollywood.
Correct.
Maybe it's not boycott Bollywood. Maybe it is that people are tired of seeing the same faces.
Correct. Exactly what my point is.
And look at the movies that have made become hits. Okay, which are the movies that have actually made become hits?
The Sortam Kartik Aaryan movie. Bhool
Bhool
Bhulaiya 2.
Bhulaiya 2. Okay, why? Because Kiara Advani is fairly new.
No. Kiran Advani doesn't have any role in the
fairly-
movie. She doesn't have any role in the movie. It is his movie.
Kartik
Totally
Aaryan.
Kartik Aaryan showed in the movie. Yeah.
One is Kartik Aaryan's Bhool Bhulaiya 2. The other one is a movie called, what do you call, there's a movie that came out, man, which is supposed to be a big hit. Dobara?
Dobara was a flop.
Dobara is a flop.
Yes, Dobara is a flop. Female minority
Who's in
movie.
Dobara?
You're Kiran Advani.
No, it's not Kiara Advani.
Dobara Ajay is a
Oh,
flop.
you're talking Juk Juk Jio. Are you talking
Juk
No,
Juk
no,
Jio.
no.
Yes. Juk Juk Jio is not a flop. It's a hit.
Huh?
Yeah, Juk Juk Jio is a hit.
Really?
Yes, it's a hit.
No, man. Jigji was a flop.
They said it's a hit, Altu Baba.
Oh my God, Faltani, where I'm getting reported.
Overseas collections are higher. It's
Right.
Overseas collections is
So
what.
much star power,
See,
man. Need to
no.
see
Hold on.
Ranveer
Juju Gio.
Kapoor.
One second, hold on, Vibaji. Juju Gio was totally skewed because Vibha was watching it 10,000 times in the theater.
No, Altu Baba, it was. I'll tell you why. Because it cost 100 crores to make it. They recovered 137 crores. So 37.5 crores was a
that's-
positive. They were in the positive.
Okay,
There wasn't a
it
big
was
hit.
not a big hit. It was at least recover the money and they got some money. So yeah, okay, fine. I'll
And
give
then
it to you.
They managed to just pay Anil Kapoor. The rest of them didn't get anything.
No, but
No,
listen.
Anil Kapoor is not so expensive.
He's not so expensive. And the other thing is, which movie was a big hit?
Which other movie is a big hit?
Big runaway success.
Runaway success.
Rocketry.
Rocketry was big success. Yeah,
Big
it was
success.
yeah.
One.
Oh, that one I haven't watched it. I have to watch it.
It was. He said that everybody is going to take home a bonus of at least 1 crore. Everybody involved.
Yeah.
Yeah, everybody involved in. Yeah, that's what he said. He said now it is. He said that on his son's birthday. He said, somebody was trying to troll him, and he said, "Arey bhai, chodo. For now, I'm happy because everybody involved in rocketry is going to take home a bonus of 1 crore."
Yeah, so basically they actually earned somewhere around 23 crores, 25 crores in total.
Yeah, they made a lot of money.
They netted around 25 crores.
Yeah.
That's good, and it's nice that whoever made the movie, decided to share because a lot of people they don't have the heart to do that. So that's really cool.
Yeah,
That everybody got a crore. I think that's really nice.
No, there's people who were involved in the production, right? Because he struggled a lot to.
No, actually, the worldwide they grossed around close to around 50 crores.
Yeah.
The cost of making the movie was somewhere around 20 crores, something like that. Still okay, yeah.
Yeah.
The production figure was on 25 crores. They actually doubled the amount of it.
Yeah.
So definitely better than other ones, right?
Yeah.
Overseas, actually, they got good number of collections also.
Yeah.
Worldwide, they grossed around 41 crores. By the way, oh no, Falwani, they actually did more.
Yeah.
They did more actually. Let me see the
And
gross 26 days.
guys, that again means that now people want intelligent cinema. They don't want stupid films that just don't make sense.
Wait, now who's people?
No, they-
Are you asking for it? Because if you ask for it, probably they will do it. But if just say people, who's people they'll ask?
Yeah.
No, I think like I'm talking about general public because I think people now have much more, like we said before, have much more exposure to many different things, different types of television, even foreign cinema. So I think now the market is more intelligent, and that's why it's not easy for a movie to do well.
Right. Right.
Okay, so here's the thing. Rocketry actually got the final numbers on it. Actually, is around the year they earned around 135 crores. 135 crores. Production value was set up around 33 crores was the actual final production and marketing costs. So basically, 100 crores means everybody involved. Only so many people, handful of people in the whole thing.
Right.
So everybody are going to get a crore, I suppose, as a bonus. That's good, yeah. I like it.
Nice.
The intelligent
Nice,
movie,
nice.
though he did it like for over a period of time, and I think the message was important to be given out to people of that.
Right.
But good. So, Father, you're saying, in other words, so now you look at it, right? Like your observation is saying that you got to have you should not have run-of-the-mill stories right now. Is that what you're saying?
I'm just saying that I think it's more than the run-of-the-mill stories. It's like I think people are getting bored with the same old faces.
Yeah.
And people are looking for
Please, Amir Khan, stop
novelty.
acting.
No, I think it's also that they're looking for novelty, right?
Yeah, Amir Khan, stop acting.
Why? Because you guys on the line.
Shahid Kapoor, stop acting.
No, man. Poor thing. He's
What?
done a good job in the
Shahid
movie.
Kapoor, no. He's so sweet. How
Wait,
can you not?
if I were to let you decide, Vibha, between Shahid Kapoor and Amir Khan, who are you going to have?
Who
Shahid
you gonna have?
Amir-
Like, oh God, have.
Amir Khan.
Oh, Amir
If I
Khan.
had to choose, I would choose Amir.
So you're automatically telling that Shahid Kapoor stop acting.
Oh, Savla and all.
No, man, no. I like both of them a lot.
Because Shahid Kapoor is Savla, Amir Khan is Chikna. Huh?
Oh God, no!
Oh my God.
Because Amir Khan is a
You know, one person
he's
who's
an
definitely
lead
supposed to
actor,
stop
man.
acting like Fatwani,
Huh.
and the person who's supposed to stop acting and make the next move to Canada
Huh.
has got to be Akshay Kumar.
Why?
Akshay Kumar, Prithviraj Kapoor, Samrat Prithviraj,
Huh.
right?
Yeah.
What a flop it was, man. What a flop.
But you know,
Actually,
Humongous.
इनका time गया. Shah Rukh Khan, Amir Khan, Salman Khan,
Akshay Kumar.
this guy Akshay Kumar. People are done, I think, with them.
No, Akshay Kumar,
now
definitely, I
it's a
think
new
so.
crop.
I gave up Akshay Kumar after the last movie which I saw of him last year during the pandemic. Then later on, I felt like he's just acting because he wants to churn money. That's it.
Really?
He doesn't seem to
I
care
think
about
it
the
has
audience.
become about money for this guy now.
Yeah,
Because
he's
all
done-
of his movies, they're
Yeah.
so good. Yeah.
Which one is so good? You said.
I said all his movies generally did so well, and now I think it just he doesn't even care. I think post
Yeah.
No, I think
we're gonna pay you this much. He's like, ठीक है मैं कर लूँगा.
हाँ,
I-
पैसा
I-
पिक तमाशा देख.
No, and I also think that Akshay Kumar's age has started to show. It's one thing that I noticed about Shah Rukh and Akshay Kumar in the effort to remain young or whatever, right? These guys have lost a lot of weight
Oh,
to
really?
maintain. Yeah, Akshay Kumar looks like a bag of
Haggard person.
he looks very haggard. When you work out too
Yes,
much,
he
you
looks
start to look.
scrawny and they don't look good.
Yeah, and
working out is very bad for health.
No, I'm saying, why are you mocking me, man? Stupid fellow, why you look at me like that? So, I'm saying, as Prithviraj Chauhan, the regality that he's supposed to exhibit, he doesn't look that.
Nee, and also the way he shouldn't have brought it. The moment, I always told you one thing, Father, you remember when acting made, the person should be lost in the character.
Yeah.
But no, Prithviraj Chauhan, he should have lost. He did not have. I don't think Prithviraj Chauhan ever had a crop cut like the way he has it.
And not just that, I think the screenplay was very poor.
What thakela dialogues.
Very thakela dialogues. Very thakela dialogues.
To imagine, this particular project took almost 150 crores to make.
Yeah.
They recovered only around 80 or 90 crores.
Oh God, that's so sad.
And I believe Amitabh Bachchan and him also gave back 50% of their fees, I believe.
Which is very good.
No, it's not good. So why 50% you got to keep? Take the whole loss, no?
Hey, they acted, no man, whatever. Poor things.
No, uska time aa gaya hai. Actually, even in Suryavanshi or whichever movie that was, he was starting to look kind of old in that.
See, in Suryavamshi, you can still accept him as, as a police officer. But let me tell you, when you have had one movie which was a runaway success during the pandemic, right, was this movie
Right, right.
Tanhaji. You had the
Yeah,
Tanhaji.
Tanhaji was a good.
It was a runaway success,
No,
that
but
movie.
that movie was
But-
success because of the way they had made the movie.
Correct.
Director was awesome.
Yeah, but the That was a Marathi pick, and then there was one more Marathi pick which came.
Arjun Kapoor movie, horrible movie.
No, there were all a lot of Marathi biopics. Shivaji, this, that, so many overdose of Marathi biopics, right? So people felt maybe.
Baba, Arjun Kapoor did a good job in Equivalent number 2.
That was a horrible flop. We've just got to talk about that. Horrible flop.
It's not a horrible flop.
What? Equivalent?
It was not a flop at all.
Equivalent 2, you can ask Deepa. Deepa will tell you.
Returns. No, it was not a flop.
Songs were good, guys. Songs were good. Tara Sutaria, beautiful lady. She looks nice.
No, oh my God, she can't act for nuts, yeah. Whatever. She can't act.
No, but she's nice to look at.
Hey, Madhani, it was a dud at box office. 7 crores only.
Really?
Yeah. Equivalent to box office dud.
No, overall.
Overall, I think after lifetime collections, 41 crores only.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
I don't know what the making cost was. I can
No, the budget was 72 crores.
So they all lost, right?
So they made 63.57
How?
crores.
72 crores and 41 crores of the final collection they had.
No, final collection was 63 crores. I don't know where
What
you're
words
getting
are
your
lost? You can ask Deepa. Deepa is doing all kinds of facial expressions right now on her thing.
Deepa is sitting and calculating all the profits and losses right now.
Oh my God, is that what you said? Did you just say that? You didn't say that.
But you know what?
What's so wrong about that? You're the one who is saying you can ask Deepa. She knows.
Deepa, okay, fine, we'll ask Deepa, but you're talking about Deepa right now because Deepa actually is online right now as we speak.
Yeah, oh really?
It's okay, तो क्या हुआ यार? It's fine. दोस्तों में चलता है यार.
Oh really? You don't know Deepa is coming. Deepa, hi, welcome. How are you doing, Deepa ji?
हाँ मैं ठीक हूँ. देखो मैंने जो वादा किया वो फलतरनी निभाना पड़ेगा.
हाँ. Correct.
Deepa ji.
मुझे फलतरनी को भी दिखाओ.
हाँ मैं देख रही हूँ. दिखा रहा है.
She's not able to see what she's saying.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I can't see, guys. I can't see because I'm driving.
Okay, no worries.
You can't see because you're driving? Dude, you're driving so you should be able to see.
No, not like that.
What?
I can't see Deepa.
Yeah, I can't hear her.
You can't hear her?
Lose connection.
You can't hear her, why? Because you don't want to listen to her? Is that what you're saying?
Come on, man. I can hear Deepa loud and clear. Asu Baba.
Not through the microphone.
But Deepa, can you hear her now?
Now I can.
Deepa, are you able to hear? Vibha, say something. Deepa is not able to hear you.
I can hear Deepa.
Yeah,
I hope she can
now I
hear
can
me.
hear.
So
Now I can hear.
see, Deepa could hear Atavali, but she was ignoring your voice.
Oh my God.
Smart, huh?
बोलो.
आवाज जब आवाज की बात हो रही है तो
हाँ.
मैं एक बात बताना चाहती हूँ.
हाँ.
फरमाइए.
देखो हर एक रोल का कुछ ये रहता है ना, like महत्व होता है, like you know when you take up a role, right?
हाँ.
And actually when you are taking a period drama, like you know a story like Prithviraj, तो उसके लिए बुलंद शख्सियत के साथ बुलंद आवाज भी चाहिए.
Exactly.
Correct.
Like Kangana Ranaut.
Like Ajay Devgan.
Like Kangana Ranaut.
Yeah, his voice is very thin.
Yeah.
So he is not at all suited for that.
Yeah, you need a little bit of वो क्या कहते हैं उसको आलतू बाबा? शारीरम. What do you call that?
वजनदार आवाज.
वजनदार आवाज. Yeah, you need a. Yeah.
आवाज बुलंद. Yes.
और
and that low note, what you call musical language.
Baritone.
Baritone.
Like my voice.
Required, exactly.
Like my voice. I'll make a wonderful Yama.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. Yama.
You should have played that role also, Baba.
Of Yama?
No, Alto would have. See, you need. So there's a couple of different things, right? Akshay Kumar has lost a lot of weight, so he looks haggard. For Prithviraj, the image that most people have is broad-shouldered and like a warrior, right? A real Shurveer kind of thing, right? That kind of warrior that people have in mind. If your dialogue delivery, and Akshay Kumar's dialogue delivery is not great. You know, sorry sir, I know we like you a lot, but you know.
That depends, okay?
Yes,
I like Akshay Kumar, man. Huh? Yeah.
He's okay.
Yes,
not okay.
मैं तो fan हूँ मैं. जब से मैंने खिलाड़ी देखी है, I'm like, oh my God.
Yeah.
You know, खिलाड़ी. Me and my sister, हम लोग we are big fan of Akshay Kumar. लेकिन lately, like we after good news, I mean he totally lost it. I mean, if you clearly see that movie, he is reading the lines.
Yeah.
Eyes. Okay, like now we have HD 4K TVs, guys. ऐसा नहीं बुद्धू नहीं बना सकते भी लोगों को. You can clearly what is going wrong in the screen,
I think
unfortunately.
he's tired. Deepa,
No.
he's tired and he's overworked.
No, probably
Hey,
that means his
Deepa-
nutrition is not okay. But Deepa, I have to second you on this, because for me also, the last straw I took off Akshay Kumar
Yes,
was
good news.
good news. Uske
Actually-
baad mein I didn't like any of the things.
No, Alto was sitting, you're watching Good News, and then he said, "Iska ho gaya time."
Haan,
He said he's done.
yeah.
Wow.
He actually said, I think Akshay Kumar himself is done with acting.
Yeah, he seems to be tired already.
He seems to
He's
be
tired.
bored.
He's tired, man. कितना उसने किया है? Every few months turning out movies.
Want to देखो you don't have to leave the industry. Move on to different thing like production जाओ कुछ और करो like
हाँ.
बच्चे को प्रमोट करो. हाँ.
drag your
नहीं पर वो हीरो का चस्का लग गया ना, तो एक बार चस्का लग जाता है फिर आराम से उतरता
No,
नहीं.
hey, you know what? He's not necessarily just the person. I
Wait,
don't think.
today is not a show about Akshay Kumar, please.
Yeah.
Today is show about the Manda Dhanda and why it is happening. What could be that? Because our industry is waiting to hear from us, like you and I, Deepa, Vibha, everybody. They're trying to listen to understand what's happening, because we're the only people who give a proper feedback, right, Deepa?
Yeah.
True.
yes.
Yes. So
Unbiased feedback.
no,
Good,
it's
bad,
biased.
and
It's
तो फालतू बाबा अभी हम लोग बोल रहे थे ना like you know yeah फालतू रानी I agree with you like yeah they are one thing they are bored of same old वही nepotism वही same old gang वही खुद एक ही तरह जगह पैसा जा रहा है एक ही तरफ like you know there is no scope of new talent. I mean like and the arrogance they come up with like underlying arrogance is
Yeah.
under among all these people you know हम लोग जो देखना है तो देखो वरना मत देखो तुम लोग you know we मुझे Karan Johar says out loud like I want to cast whoever I want to cast. Yes, you do that, but you don't say it out loud.
No, even if you do,
Karan Johar is
even
annoying.
if you do have the substance to back it up. So, for example, I think even Sanjay Leela Bhansali, after that whatever the movie was, Bajirao Mastani, I knew I kept saying that this guy is unnecessarily overhyped. What happened in Gangubai Kathiawadi? Big flop.
Horrible film.
The movie was a
Horrible film.
big flop.
Yes.
And to think that it is such a powerful story
Yeah, powerful role.
and a powerful role, and they completely did MBA of. I mean,
Sanjay Bansali. Totally.
he did
Vidya Balan would have done a much better job than that little girl.
Little girl. Who's little girl?
She's not a little girl. She looks like a little girl. That's all. But she was a
Exactly.
misfit.
You can say peach thing.
Not that फालतू रानी देखो and मुझे ये एक बात समझ में नहीं आई थी. Just now you mentioned that rocketry was done in 20 crores.
Yeah.
ये क्या 100 crore budget? I mean कहाँ पैसा डालते हैं?
Yeah. Deepa, good point. So when you go deeper, so by the way, Indian cinema is supposed to disclose their tax information, and crazy people like me and Faltoni go look into all those things. The remuneration for the artist, the hero, is 70% of the budget cost. 70%. I'm not kidding.
Yeah,
हीरो
that
का
is where the problem
हीरोइन
is.
का नहीं हीरोइन को तो नहीं होता है 70
That's
भूल भुलैया that guy raked up 50 crores. That is 70% of the overall budget of the particular thing.
Oh, no wonder. That's why he's getting so much hate now from the nepotism.
Oh, really?
group. Yeah. They made such bad digs at him. Have you noticed, Deepa? There's such bad digs they take at Naga.
He's outsider ना इनको
Correct. I was wondering.
Wait,
I was wondering why are they
No,
taking digs at Kartik Aaryan? I was wondering
Wait,
what
okay.
happened.
Shah Rukh Khan,
No, I
Salman
am
Khan.
happy.
Hold on, I want to support you. हाँ.
I
बोलो.
am happy for Kartik Aaryan. I tell you why. अभी आया है बंदा. देखो, we are talking a long standing पैसे भर के तिजोरी भर के like all these people है अभी.
हाँ.
So that should be like spread out more evenly, or some other system should be there. There should be some proper system. एक ही जगह like ऐसा जा रहा है पैसा.
Okay, unlike
What is this
But guys,
I wanna support.
I say something.
I want once you hold your thought right now. Deepa, I want to support you right now. Remuneration की बात हुई ना. So if you look at a production like a Salman Khan production or a Shah Rukh Khan's Red Chillies production, right? They're very wise. They don't actually pay the heroes so much. Heroes takes a cut on the profit. Profit में से निकालते हैं. Not
So does Akshay Kumar.
no. Akshay Kumar charges 100 crores for his thing. He charges. Only if it's a rare case, he will take if it's his own production, he takes a production cost. That's it. for the movie which is now Raksha Bandhan and Prithviraj, his fee was 100 crores. Of the 150
Wow.
crores of production value, 100 crores was his fee. His entourage fee, in other words.
Wow.
Yeah.
Right?
Okay.
And then later also
So,
he took a...
so even if the movie goes in
Yeah,
loss,
to
he's
think
still
that
gonna
Abhi-
get, he still makes that much?
No. So he has returned back his remuneration 50% to the production people because the Prithviraj raked in only 90 crores in the worldwide thing. So he cut his fee by 50%.
So that they at least make them.
They make the break even. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow, wow.
Also,
But to be honest with you guys, you know, I would rather...
One second.
Sorry,
Vibha, hold on. Vibha, Deepa want to say something. Vibha, hold on a second. Deepa, go on.
And one more thing, Faltu Rani, I was saying like on the same note, remember in the last episode of Karan Johar's, Akshay Kumar made a comment which was very offensive to me. Like, see, he himself he came from out of the outside of the industry, okay? So अब क्या बोला उसने, like, you know, Karan Johar asked him like one question like, what do you think of these new guys and all that, and sir, अरे यार हम लोगों ने संभाल लिया ना इंडस्ट्री, क्यों ये लोग हम चल रहे हैं ना, हम दुकान पानी चल रहा है, so like indirectly saying we care, ऐसे नहीं होता ना, कितनी बार देखेंगे.
When did he say that? I don't recall him saying that. He had a very diplomatic answer. He had, as far as I remember from what when Karan Johar asked him that, he said, see, we are here. We make our this thing. We are here right now. So tomorrow, I think he was the one who said, right? Tomorrow, if my son wants to act, I will promote my son. And you can't say that that is nepotism, because whoever comes in, even somewhere they made a entry somewhere, right?
Okay, he's
At
been
which
honest. I appreciate that. He's been honest about his
it
intentions.
wasn't about nepotism. Also, not about nepotism.
Huh.
It is about handling the market. तो हम लोग संभाल रहे हैं all these like Salman Khan, all these.
Doesn't want other people to come.
और अब एज हो गया and retire होने की बात ही नहीं है उसमें.
Oh
Like,
no. The thing was he and was it Tamanna?
Yeah. No. What's her name?
Samantha.
Yeah.
Samantha. So in that they said out of the top, there was some poll that they did. Not even one Bollywood actor except Akshay Kumar, and he was 9th. So he said, I don't know what to make of it. They asked him, he asked him, how come you're this thing? What do you think? Where do you think we are going wrong? Is what Karan Johar asked.
Listen to Asha will tell you.
Exactly. So he
was very careful.
Yeah.
I'm talking about last season.
Last season I don't remember.
Okay. Last season.
He made that statement. I was like, what are you talking about? Like, people want variety. वैसे भी अभी इतना variety है, इतने options है दुनिया में, और ये चार ही लोगों को हम देखेंगे जिंदगी भर movie पे.
Yeah, that's true. So Vibha, you were saying something. Go ahead, please. Vibha.
Yeah, no, the only thing I was wanting to say was that, I would rather see somebody like Kartik Aaryan take a whole bunch of money than, some of these untalented nepo kids like Tiger Shroff. So if Kartik Aaryan is taking away 50 crore, I'm happier than Tiger Shroff taking away 50 crore,
No, I'm not happy. I am not happy about him taking away 50 crores at all, because I think there should be equity of pay, even in that space, because when you're going to pay a heroine only 5 crores or 10 crores, why would you pay 5 times the amount to a hero?
No, I'm not talking about that.
I know.
I
hear.
agree with you.
I hear. But I have to just, I have to just counter whatever you're saying. No, dear Vibha, what is this?
Yeah.
If I agree with you, Vibha, I will not be Alto Baba, correct? So that's what it is.
And
The actresses definitely need to be paid better. Definitely.
Yeah, Deepa, you're saying something. Hold on. Deepa, batao.
you guys watched the movie Dhamaka. So I think it was an OTT release of Kartik Aaryan, and was it a hit or flop?
No, Dhamak. If it's OTT, there's no question of a hit or a flop, because they make the money, they're commissioned to pay the thing, so they already earned the money already. So typically, if a movie is a flop, Shamshera for the matter had a court release this time. No, they released. The Supreme Court said they can release on Prime right now. They'll make their money back because of the thing.
So what happened with Ranbir Kapoor? ये बहुत ही मतलब गायब रहा ना बंदा.
Correct.
देखो जब तुम वो कनाडा में एक कहावत है ना, गाड़ी बंदा तुर्को. I mean, when he was in like that.
Make hay while the sun shines.
Yes.
Yeah.
When लोगों के दिलों में हो, तब he was completely absconding, and people were like, where are you?
And now when he's coming back, he's married.
Yeah.
He's
and nobody wants to see. Log bhul gaye. They moved on to next best thing. As
Yeah.
simple as that, unfortunately. Because I love his acting. I loved his dancing. Oh my God! When we
So-
when age of
I have always liked his face because the fact that there was a little bit of a mischief in his eyes,
Yeah.
which right now is lost. I don't know if people know this.
Yeah.
You watch his songs, he's not exciting at all.
you are right. Very
Because he
very.
married Alia.
No. It's a lot of the other things.
It's kind of like Rajesh Khanna, right? At
Yeah,
one
Twinkle
time
lost,
had
yeah.
that twinkle.
Yeah.
He got married. They say, I don't know if it's true or not. He got married the moment he got married to Dimple Kapadia. That twinkle was gone. After that, the charm of Rajesh Khanna was gone.
Yeah, so Alia totally is bringing.
No,
bringing
we're
him
not
down.
saying Alia is bringing him down. Nobody's saying that. But I think after the breakup with Katrina,
No, I have a feeling the marriage was because Alia was pregnant and they blackmailed him to it and he could not have the option. So now he's like, oh my God, what the hell am I doing?
the poor thing.
I don't think he loves Alia the way he loved the other one.
Deepika Padukone?
शादी हो गई अभी वो
Deepika
रहने दो.
Padukone and Katrina Kaif.
No, Katrina Kaif, nothing was there. But the point is, no, the thing is, I think he should be a free bird. He should not be tied down. Otherwise, his eyes will change.
Yeah.
His face is going to change. So his
Oh my
fate also will
God.
change. Yeah. What?
He
It's
should-
true.
He should dump the wife and the kids.
Okay, you guys never believe me. Wait for the 6 months, you come back and say, that was right. I predicted about the boycott, I predicted about the industry going down. Everything happened, right? Even this I can tell you for sure.
What will you
He
say?
does
Oh, God.
that now.
Brahmastra will be a flop, of course. Will be a dud, anyways.
Brahmastra will
Even
be.
in he looks like very sad.
He
I
looks
know.
very sad. Yeah. And there's a particular new song of his release, right? The dance thing, right? Nachik or something, right?
Huh.
There's no expression. The kind of chulbulipan which he had in that movie with that.
Katrina Kaif.
No, the one.
Ye Jawani Hai Diwani.
Jawani Diwani, Badtameez Dil, right? That is not all there in his face right now.
Even in Tamasha, he was so like full of life.
He was amazing in
Hey, even in Galti Se Mistake, ye he umar hai kar le. He looks so cute and full of life in that.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
I think he needs that edge in his life. किसी को like you perform better under certain circumstance,
Yeah.
circumstance, right?
Yeah.
Certain. तो वो
हाँ.
ऐसा बन ये oh God.
Maybe
I-
उस बेचारे को
I
लग
hope
रहा है
he's
कि
listening to
उसकी,
this.
you know, बेटियां लगी
No,
हैं
they
और-
do, of course. Even if he doesn't listen, he's not on social media, but he told us once in an interview that he follows us and everything. So
No, he said that he does. He is on social media where nobody knows what his profile
he's
is.
not as Ranbir Kapoor, by the way.
Yeah.
He's got some other
Oh,
thing.
he's undercover.
Yeah, he's undercover.
He's
Just
there
like
or nothing.
yeah.
Huh.
So
What movie? That this one Ghana. What the hell? I couldn't even listen to 10 seconds. Like
Kesaria.
jazz.
Kesaria.
But Deva. What? I didn't like it at all.
you know what the whole thing last week when we were talking about songs, right? We did on Tuesday. We did a special on
Yeah,
songs.
I remember.
So at that time, I was telling Altu Baba, we'll play Deva to just show how both the Kesaria and the Deva sound similar.
Similar, exactly.
They just sound similar.
Oh,
It's like,
God.
Mm-hmm.
Same tune, same, everything same.
yeah.
Yeah.
See, that's another contributing factor, I think, for the
Problem.
flops. The movies that are not don't have good music, and actually there is no good music.
Yeah.
Even Juk Juk Jio really didn't have great music. I don't
Yeah,
know.
no, the music was not good. Lal Singh Chadda was okay, guys.
Yeah, Lal Singh Chadda, the songs are good.
But the movie did not do well.
But the movie is still. Hey, let's not
I
write
like
it off.
the movies also.
See, I think the budget of Lal Singh Chadda got extended, became very high because of the rights that the money they had to pay for the rights. I think
Father, there was no rights. There was no money transaction as such in the rights.
there was.
They only are
What
giving
you
the
mean
profit share.
Forrest Gump का जो था.
Huh?
Supposed to give profit share.
Forrest Gump का.
It's a profit share, but it's worldwide profit share.
आया ना फालतूरानी.
Huh?
You know, the Tapri was so good with the people. She gave all kinds of statements and everything. The Dobara one.
Dobara is a flop.
Now she is requesting everybody to go and watch it.
Correct. So the Dobara is a flop, by the way.
She came and said, boycott me also.
Yeah.
Boycott Anurag Kashyap. They
Because
said,
she was too proud.
Hey, it's not too
Yeah.
proud.
Because she's a
Yes,
software
yes.
engineer, she thinks she has her own app development, by the way. She developed her own app and everything. But it's a launch.
But you know what? Dobara is supposed to be based on some English movie, right?
Really?
Yeah, Dobara is based.
French one, French remake something.
Yeah, it was
वो लोग ना फालतू
हाँ
नहीं, वो बहुत सारे नॉवेल या फिर बहुत सारे सीडी लेके फ्रेंच के लूट लपेटा वाज आल्सो सम फ्रेंच मूवी उसके बाद ये आया.
So in other words,
Oh, it's a Spanish movie called Mirage. It's supposed to be.
No, sir.
Yeah, and the worst part is it has a lot of stupid dialogues. Like, I know this alternate reality आपको sense नहीं कर रहा है. Like that kind of dialogues. So it's
God.
like it's very very clear. Apparently the dialogues are very thakela, and it's not. They've tried, but people and they've not done a good job. Huh?
AK Anurag Kashyap is very angry and agitated and is giving out statements like, लोगों के पास पैसा नहीं है इसीलिए लोग नहीं जा रहे हैं theater.
So the overall budget on this particular movie is 30 crores, and they only raked in probably around 5 crores something like that.
Oh wow!
In day 4 collections. Yeah, but anyway, thank you so much, Deepaji and Vipaji, for chiming in today. And of course, hopefully our Indian cinema, our counterparts out there are going to be able to, do some changes on this.
I really want you to, all those of you who think that Alia Bhatt is, everything she touches turns to gold, I want you to actually please go and re-evaluate. They hushed up the fact that Gangubai Kathiawadi was a
Flop.
humongous loss.
Yes.
Because the production was 180 crores.
Yes.
And it barely, as of today, after so many months, it is only raked in 128 crores.
Yes.
So it was a loss-making movie. So please understand that if you give us nonsense, you will get back nonsense.
So beautifully put, Fadwani.
So
That's the way.
yeah, I mean, you really need to rethink, what the audience wants, and I think but at the same time, the KGF and that RRR and these movies. Pushpa. Hey, Pushpa, you know what, Altu Baba?
Swag.
I still think
swag.
Pushpa, for me, Pushpa felt like a different kind of movie. That's the only movie I possibly tolerated with so much violence.
Me too.
KGF, I couldn't sit beyond like 3 minutes.
Cage is a dud movie. I don't know why it became famous also.
Yeah.
It's all, we'll have a different show about why they actually are successful.
I think Deepa would be a good person to have on that show.
We'll have panelists there.
I think
Deepa, ready? Deepa's like, yes, I will be there.
Yeah, for
But thank
KG.
you so much, Deepa. Thank you so much, Vipaji, for actually joining in today.
Hello.
Thank you so much, you guys. Have a beautiful one. And of course, Miljan, आज हमने बात किया मंदा धंधा क्यों है. अगर आप सोच रहे हैं हमें बात करके क्या फायदा है, why not?
Why not? And of course, welcoming everybody on Facebook and also YouTube. Raju Rupani ji again ceremoniously logs in every time we go on air.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, sir. Good to see you on that. And Aditi ji did not call us today for what reason, I don't know. Yeah, I think she's saying something about simple
बोला?
group you spoke about shows there is no correction between profit making and
Quality intelligent cinema.
oh my god, so that you should tell your brother also, by the way.
Who?
Rohit Shetty. We'll talk about that separately, okay?
Yeah.
Right, but thank you so much, guys. We had a wonderful time presenting to you. I hope you enjoyed as much as we enjoyed presenting to you this show today.
Absolutely.
Manda Dhanda, and of course, we hope it changes because trends keep going up and down. And yes, there are intelligent people like us out there still in that place who are making good cinema, and they will automatically change the way it happens. And they're listening to our shows and your opinions. And thank you for pouring in all those opinions. Really valuable to our industry. Our industry, because as a collective, right, it employs close to around, I think around 2.5 crore people are employed in that particular industry. So it's a big industry, right? And we want everybody to be successful, right?
I mean, I still think there are some people who give us quality cinema, and I think we should look out for movies and we should encourage movie makers like that.
Very true. I agree with you on this.
Like, think about movies like Madras Cafe. Think
Anything
about
coming
movies
up
like
right now?
Pink.
Anything in the recent thing, Fadwani?
That's who I'm talking about is Shujit Sarkar.
Okay.
Shujit Sarkar, Anurag Basu, these are the kind of filmmakers that we really need to look out for, and I don't know.
No, but anything upcoming right now? Because I think one project which I was looking forward to was Boss, but then I realized that Boss is a remake of a Malayalam film. And I think Chiranjeev is doing a very bad job in that. Chiranjeev should not have taken it. And guess what? Salman Khan also is there in the movie.
Oh, really? Oh, wow. So,
Bossong ka boss, it seems.
Salman Khan.
No, the thing is that Chiranjeev is the thing. And it actually is a remake of a movie, Malayalam movie. I don't want to give too much about it. The Malayalam movie called Lucifer. If you haven't seen it, it's a political thriller. It's very well done by Mohanlal, right? But I don't know how they'll pull it off with Chiranjeevi wanting lots of action and everything in that. Nayanthara is the other heroine in that. Not romantically involved, but it's going to be a good movie to watch. For a change, you will see Chiranjeevi play his age. Mohanlal's done a wonderful job in the Malayalam
wow.
film. Yeah. But apart from that, other movies coming up. I'm looking forward to the movie Donkey, and also I'm looking forward to the movie Pathan. Whether you guys like it or not, probably Shah Rukh Khan might give us a different, surprising, appearance in the movie. He might give us a good. I don't know. I think I still have hopes on Shah Rukh Khan giving us good quality movie because he seems to have the pulses of the audience.
Well,
Number second born, obviously.
Well, either ways, I liked Darlings in a way the Netflix debut that they made, Red Chili. I think it was and of course, guess who turned producer with that movie?
Who?
She calls herself Eternal Sunshine Productions. Alia Bhatt. She's co-producer of that movie, by the way.
Obviously.
Yeah.
It released in theaters, right?
Yeah. And of course, Sarkar, you asked me which movie is coming up next, which is one of his next productions. It's something called the Umesh Chronicles. What it is, we'll talk a little bit more about that. When we are talking about upcoming movies to look out for, इसी के साथ हम आपको बोलेंगे कि हमें इजाजत दीजिए. We will be back tomorrow with yet another धड़कता भड़कता Tuesday. What is the theme? आपको कल ट्यून इन करना पड़ेगा समझने के लिए. Good night, शबा खैर, and a प्यार भरा.
Listening to Radio D Hotties, powered by Mahima Creations.